Tottenham manager Ange Postecoglou seemingly made sure to rub things into the Man United supporters after his side took the lead in the Europa League final. After disastrous Premier League campaigns, both sides were desperate to salvage their season with victory here, both to win a trophy and qualify for the Champions League. Questions have already been asked about whether Postecoglou will avoid the sack at Tottenham regardless of whether or not his side win the trophy. Even so, the Spurs boss still showed just how much this game meant to him when his side went in front just before halftime. Ange Postecoglou's future remains uncertain. Credit to Mago Brennan Johnson opens the scoring in Europa League final. Going into the game, Tottenham found themselves forced to cope with the absence of the likes of James Maddison, Dejan Kulusevski, Radu Dragusin, and Lucas Bergvall. Meanwhile, young striker Dane Scarlett was named on the bench despite recently being ruled out by Postecoglou until pre-season. Even so, it was Tottenham who took a deserved lead just a few moments before halftime, when Brennan Johnson scrambled in a cross from Popsar at the near post, via Luke Shaw. View tweet: as both the players on the pitch and those on the bench celebrated wildly, Postecoglou appeared to take the time to aim the dig at the opposition supporters as well. While reporting on the game, Sky News sports correspondent Rob Harris took to X to note that the Tottenham boss had waved to the Man United fans while celebrating the goal. Ange Postecoglou marks Spurs taking the lead in Europa League final by seeming to wave towards the Man United fans. Over the course of this season, the Spurs boss has come under fire from his own supporters on a number of occasions. That led to Postecoglou seemingly goading his own Tottenham supporters after he thought his side had scored against Chelsea last month, before that strike from Sarr was ruled out by VAR. Given he was willing to do that to his own supporters, it ought to be no shock that he has repeated a similar trick with the opposition fans in a game such as this. With so much time remaining in a game as important as this, there will have been a risk for Postecoglou that a move such as this could come back to haunt him. Tottenham though would manage to withstand some late pressure from Man United to hold out for the win that ends their 17-year wait for a major trophy. In doing so, Postecoglou will not need to regret those celebrations, although he will no doubt still face plenty more difficult questions around his future in North London.